بعدا نطلبوا منكم باش تعتذروا لنا شويه التاخير، وهذا التقديم اللي ماشي هو التقديم اللي كنا بغينا نبداو، ولكن مع السرعه ولان بدينا هذا الاسبوع، وحقيقه كنا مشغولين هذا الاسبوع مع المفاوضات مع المدربين واولهم المدرب اللي كنا معاه. اذا كنوعدكم باش ان شاء الله الاسبوع الجاي 15 يوم وغتلقاو ان شاء الله تقديمات على مستوى ديال الفريق اللي كنبداو وفي المستوى فين بغينا نشوفوه ان شاء الله. دونك كوتش عرفتو بين ما كيتكلمش مازال العربيه ولا الفرنساويه، ولكن غنحاولوا نترجموا. ولا خصكم تعرفوا انه اول حاجه اللي حاليا انا في الكونطرا ديالو النادي غادي يخلص ليه الاستاذ باش يتعلم اللغه العربيه. As I told them that in your contract you insist to have a teacher for teaching you Arabic.
Yes, yes.
And the club will support you in learning Arabic.
Thank you very much, inshallah.
Donc نعطيكم الكلمه باش إذا كاين شي أسئلة تفضل. لا 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 ميكرو كاين نوت برادر؟ وي.
Parce que الناس كنا نبغي في بيتنا اليوس. We know each other. I'm very happy to see you here. Welcome again from me and from all the supporters and the Wydad family.
Thank you, sir.
We want to speak about a lot of things, but around the video we post, and you said many good things about supporters and the club.
Yeah.
You receive much love from the supporters. This love, does it change something in your decision? And did you thought that one day you will come to Wydad? And finally, how are you going to build this team from bottom? Are you going to bring players from Sundowns, for example, Mokoena? Thank you.
Starting
Let me first start by greeting members of the media. It's great to be here, and thank you for the incredibly warm welcome. But also let me also start by thanking the President, Mr. Hisham, and the entire board. I've met so many members of the board, incredible human beings, so warm, so welcoming, and I want to just thank them for dealing with us in such a warm way, and for the support and their appreciation, because I think immediately after Wydad found out that I had left Sundowns, I mean, it only took the president, the board, a couple of hours to get in contact with my agent, whom I also want to thank, Mr. Steve Kapelusnik, for an incredible commitment and hard work that he's had to go through for the last couple of days. And it's only proper that I also thank my previous clubs, both Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, the chairman of Sundowns, Mr. Topi Mutsipe, the president of CAF, because when I was announced as head coach at Sundowns, it was through his blessings, Dr. Patrice Mutsipe and the Mutsipe family. But also to Orlando Pirates and Dr. Koza, Bumi Koza and Kosana Koza for the opportunity that they gave me to coach their clubs. And it is because of my education and my background that a big club like Wydad has shown incredible interest in my services, which has humbled me big time. And I understand how big a challenge this is. Believe me, I don't come here with my eyes closed. The negotiations have taken quite a long time because there were quite a few things that we had to agree on. And one thing I really appreciate is that the board is as ambitious as I am, and have committed themselves to giving us full support to wake up a sleeping giant. And I think our work is not to teach the Wydad how to win as a football club. I mean, 22 league titles, 3 Champions Leagues. I mean, it's a team that knows how to win. Ours is just to come here and remind them of what Wydad stands for. And then when you speak about love, when I did my history on the club, I found out that the word Wydad means love, appreciation. And so the same love and appreciation that I've once felt from the supporters as an opponent, I'm grateful that things have turned and now I receive the same amount of love and maybe even more as I join this incredible family. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very difficult task, but I think it's one that the board also understands how difficult it's going to be. The supporters understand how difficult it's going to be. But difficult does not mean impossible. And our job is to get this club back to where it belongs.
And how are you going to build the team?
Well, we haven't really discussed the players yet. And we will have a very serious discussion with regards to that, yes.
يلا نبداو من اللي ونهضر.
Munafa Mohammed Bertele, congratulations, coach.
Thank you very much.
And you are welcome in Morocco.
Thank you very much.
You know that Wydad this season. What is your goals with Wydad this season?
Well, I think as a person, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and without even speaking to the board, to the president, about the objectives. But I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I want to win every single game. I want to win every game. I want to try to win every trophy. In sport, it's impossible to win every single game and to win every trophy, but you've got to try. And this club has seen many, many, many good years, especially in the 1990s, where they won almost every trophy available, including the Champions League. And hopefully we can work together to put together another strong Wydad side that can dominate not just Moroccan football, but African football, and maybe even leave a global footprint, particularly by participating in the Club World Cup.
لا انت ولكن الا بغيتي نخليو الاسبقيه للعائلات.
Hello, coach.
Hello, how are you, ma'am?
Firstly, welcome to Morocco.
Thank you very much.
Wish you good luck with Wydad.
Thank you very much.
Coach, you played against Wydad many times.
Yeah.
When you were coach of Mamelodi Sundowns
Yeah.
in Champions League. So you know well their style of playing. It will be an advantage for you or no? Thank you.
It's a good question. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I think there's some members of the squad that are still here, and of course, my experience. And even though I was watching a couple of games already, I've watched a couple of games of the Wydad of last season as compared to the Wydad that we played against the season before in the AFL last season or the year before. And in the Champions League, when they knocked us out when I was at Sundowns in the semi-finals. And now I'm one of the 2005 winners. And now it's about trying to find the best balance within the team, because when I look at the squad, and I say, based on the last match that I watched, which was the 1-0 win at home in the last league game, there's still quite a couple of names that I didn't see on the pitch, which were names that we played against in the AFL final. And even now when I do my research, I see like a player like Jabran is gone, and And so you ask yourself, but at least there's still players, important players like El Moti is still here. I see Harkas is still here. And so there's still enough quality. You know, Bora is still here. You know, I know we've lost Etihad Allah, Jabran, which will be a big loss. But the team is strong still. Can it be stronger? Yes. Will it be stronger? Yes. We will work day and night to try to do this. But we also understand how difficult it's going to be. And that's the most important message is we know it's going to be difficult, but we know it's achievable. And so with a little bit of patience and a bit of time and support, I'm sure we've got the team and especially around me. And when I listen to the gentlemen who have brought me here, all I hear is ambition. They want to win and they want this club to be successful, and that excites me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a difficult challenge, but it's definitely not an impossible one.
السلام عليكم كوتش.
السلام عليكم.
شرف زعما إذاعة كاملة. كوتش بالنسبة لك يعني كنعرفوا بأنك أنت يعني مدرب فقط فريق الوداد الرياضي كذلك مثال يعني أربعة الوطنية.
They know that you're coach for title, not for that. They know that for you, you came only for title. يلا كمل.
كوتش بالنسبة لك يعني أهم التحديات اللي كتشوفها قدام خاصة في المنطقة يعني الأخيرة ديال فريق الوداد الرياضي يعني كانت صعبة.
Because the last situation of Wydad was very difficult.
شنو هما الأهداف يعني اللي غادي تخدم عليهم اللاعبين باش يرجعوا للسكة الصحيحة في هذا الانتقال اللي كان؟
Yeah, good question also. It's a complicated one to answer very briefly, but because it's quite a complicated situation that we have here. I've done quite a lot of research. I've spoken to quite a lot of people, and I even said, you know, a lot of people said to me, "Don't go to Wydad. Don't go to Wydad. There's a lot of problems." But I spoke to the board. I spoke to the chairman, the president, and I spoke to my agent. And I know all the mitigating factors that the club faced last season. I know partly why the team finished the way it finished. And so to try to address those problems, we're going to have to need a lot of work, a lot of hands on deck, and to push ourselves. What excites me is that I think Morocco as a country, I think Wydad as a club, including many of the Moroccan clubs, know that the eyes of not just Africa but of the world are on Morocco because there's AFCON that's coming up, there's the Club World Cup that's coming up, there's the World Cup that's coming up, and so I understand that when all the eyes are on Morocco and on the Moroccan clubs, I think all of the clubs will try to do the best that they can to represent Moroccan football and showcase Moroccan football to be as professional as possibly can. And so all the issues that have risen in the past, I have been promised by the president, whom I get a very, very good feeling from, is that those are issues of the past and these are now times where we're going to transition. We look for change. But at the same time, we're excited about the new direction that we are taking.
السلام عليكم. دير لطفي.
السلام عليكم.
دير لطفي 24 ساعة. Good evening everyone and welcome to Morocco coach Mokwina.
Thank you very much.
My question is why did you choose Wydad of Casablanca?
Because they chose me. They showed so much interest in me. They were on top of my agent. They were on top of me. One wise guy said to me, "Go where you are loved," and I feel loved and appreciated by the Wydad fans, and that's why I'm here. I'm not here because, of course, who says no to a club like Wydad? It's impossible. And the offer was also too good to refuse. So, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm very happy to be here.
If you allow me, I can tell.
Yeah.
في الحقيقة باش نجيكم شوية باش
نكونوا صراحة ملي بدينا كنهضروا مع الكوتش ما قدرناش نهروه بالفلوس لأنه كانوا عنده عروضات أخرين اللي جينا نشوفوا غير بالنسبة للفلوس على الأقل داكشي الطاقة اللي يمكن حنا الوداد نستحملوها في العرض المالي، ولكن اللي كان إيجابي مع الكوتش أنه ما شافش الجانب المالي، شاف خاصك تعرف بأنه هو كان ديما ديك العلاقة اللي كانت عنده في الملعب ديال محمد الخميس الدونر اللي كان كيجي كيلعب، قال لك ما عمرو ما شاف هذاك الحماس اللي شاف في ذاك الملعب، وقال لك انا لعبت ضد ذاك الجمهور وبغيت نلعب مع هذاك الجمهور. دونك سا ايتي ان بوان امبورطون في لا بالونس. بالنسبه ليه سيتي ان ديفي انه غادي يرجع لواحد الفرقه اللي سي فري عاش مشاكل واللي عندها البوتونسيال باش ترجع واللي عندها واحد التاريخ واحد ليسبور اللي قال لك مشى هو اللي تقرا جاي فاش فسر لكم منين جايه السميه ديال الوداد وكيفاش وشكون اللي اسس الوداد. هادشي كله راه الا سولتو غادي تلقاو حفظ هذا التاريخ ديال الوداد. وقال لك بالنسبه ليه الوداد سيتي اون اوبورتونيتي باش افيك لي كومبيتيسيون اللي عندها نعم واخا ما لعباش لا تشامبيونز ليغ ولكن تلعب لا سوبر ليغ والمونديال انه بالنسبه ليه سي ان شالنج باش يعاود يرجع الوداد للسكر. So I explained to them what push you and the relation that you told us that you have with the fans, with the support, with what you've seen inside the stadium that you've never seen, and the opportunity that the Wydad is offering you to play the Super League and to play the World Cup. And it's a big challenge for you. So, and you didn't come only for money because the money you can get more out in other places. Thank you.
أحمد مدياني مدير نشر تلك عربي. السؤال موجه بشكل مباشر للرئيس رئيس منا. بعيدا عن العاطفه، بعيدا عن تاريخ الوداد اللي بطبيعه الحال هو مساله اللي هي مهمه لاي مدرب او اي لاعب خصو يكون حاضر عنده. 3 سنوات العقد اعتقد انها شي حاجه استثنائيه في المغرب، على اعتبار انه يعني العقود كامله مع المدربين مؤخرا في المغرب باستثناء فتح الرباط اللي تو بدا كيتخلى عليها كنشوفوا عام ونص. 3 سنوات كنسال الرئيس يعني على اشمل اساس، يعني واش كاين برنامج متفق عليه محدد يعني بالاهداف السنه الاولى السنه الثانيه السنه الثالثه، وواش في هذا البرنامج هذا غادي تكون كامل الصلاحيات للمدرب في اختيار سواء الاختيارات المتعلقه بالامور التقنيه او ايضا الاختيارات المتعلقه باللاعبين. وحنا عارفين ان نادي الوداد الرياضي مقبل على مشاركه اللي هي قويه في كاس العالم للانديه. واش تم الاتفاق مع المدرب على هذه المساله، خاصه ملي كنتكلم على البرنامج حنا كنعرفوا انه مكونه من المدربين اللي كيأكدوا على ان الاشتغال هو من 8 الصباح حتى 4 العشيه، اللي شي حاجه اللي ما مولفيش على المغاربه. واش هذا الشيء يعني تم الاتخاذ ديالهم على الاعتبار من طرف اداره الوداد؟
شكرا. ملي تقدمنا ديك الساعه المنخرطين والجمهور الودادي جينا بواحد لو ديسكور اللي كان واضح اننا جايين باش نبنيو، اللي كيبغي يبني ما يمكنش يبني في سنه واحده. دونك الى وبالتالي ملي كتجي كتلقى بين العمود الفقري ديال الفرقه نص منه خرج في مكان غادر الفريق. دونك بيان سور جينا افيك ان بروجي اي ان بروغرام واللي فيه دي زيتاب اللي لا بدا. و في الحقيقه انا كنت داز ديجا جا من عام وكنا كيفنا غنسيرو مع 4 سنين ماشي 3 سنين، لأن المدة ديالنا هي كانت 4 سنين غندوزو مع الكوتش ديال 4 سنين ماشي على التساؤل ديالك راه كاين الجواب غير في الفعل ديالنا كيفاش، لأنه أول شيء شفتو المطالب والضغوطات اللي كانوا ديال الجمهور أنه الناس والمحبين كلشي كان كيتسنى انتدابات. شفتو بين ما درناش انتداب واحد حتى جا الكوتش. كاينه بيان سور بعض اللعيبه اللي حطينا عليهم عينينا، ولكن ما بغيناش نديرو داكشي اللي قلنا ما خصوش يدار، دونك تسنينا حتى جا الكوتش، وما غاديش يكون انتداب واحد الا بالتوافق مع الكوتش، لانه هو اللي غادي يلعب اللعب. ما يمكنش الا جيتي تشوف، ماشي نهضر على الوداد ولكن نهضر عامه في المغرب، شحال من لاعب وقع في بعض الانديه ما عمره ما لبس القميص ولا دخل التيران وفي الاخر تخلص ولا ما تخلصش راه طاح في الليتيج. دونك بور ايفيتي هاد لي بروبليم la construction de l'équipe se fera en concertation directe مع الكوتش. بالنسبه للمدير التقني حتى هو براتيكمون غدينا معاه، on a une réunion ان شاء الله le 20 pour finaliser le contrat، ولكن حتى هو غادي يكون بالتوافق مع الكوتش، لانه هذيك الاداره التقنيه كلها خصها تكون عندها نفس الرؤيه. بيان سور هذيك الرؤيه راه الرؤيه ديال لو كوميتي وديال البريزيدون اي تو لونسومبل ديال لي مون كي كومبوز لو كوميتي ديال هذا الكلوب، ولكن ما خصناش يكونوا لي ديفيرجونس. دونك اون فا ان شاء الله اسيي دو كونستروير ان كلوب من الفئات الصغرى حتى لا بروميير ايكيب افيك اون فيلوزوفي دو جو. اون فيلوزوفي دو جو سي كيك شوز اللي ما يمكنش ديرها في عام واحد، وحتى في 3 سنين راه ما كافياش. مي اون فا اسيي دابريني ان اديان وداد باش ان شاء الله كيلكو سوا الفئه اللي لعبنا غادي نكونوا كنلعبوا افيك لا ميم تاكتيك. ماشي يمكنش تشد واحد الدري وتلعبوا من 13 عام حتى 18 ولا 19 عام واحد لو ستيل دو جو، وملي تطلعوا ليكيب بروميير تقول لي faut jouer différemment. Donc ça c'est quelque chose qui va être mis en place avec le directeur technique, le coach et bien sûr les encadreurs légitimes. شكرا.
Hi coach.
Hello.
Iman Bouli Idrissi, Shada FM. Firstly, welcome coach to your second family Wydad Athletic Club.
Thank you very much.
Have you carried out the recruitment of players or of the new players?
No, not yet. Well, we're watching a lot of videos. We're trying to search a lot. We're using some of the connections. I must thank Mr. Isham. I must thank also the president because they've stayed true to their word in saying that no player will be signed up until the agreement with the coach has been done. And I think the hard work starts now, where we want to get the right players in that will help us to be as competitive as possible and prepare the team for the Club World Cup, and that's the most important thing. Somebody asked a bit earlier, and I think I forgot to answer the question as to why I'm here. And the truth is I'm here because I want to win, and I'm at a club that also wants to win. But we want to win in a certain way. I can tell you that there was one line that convinced me that this was the right project. When Mr. Hisham asked me and he said, if you could give us only 25% of how you played in your previous club, I said, I'll give you 26%. I'll add 1 extra percent. And when you work with people who believe in the philosophy, the ideology, and the way you view football, it makes it a little bit easier because there's a common understanding. You know, the language is the same, and I'm very grateful to God for the opportunity, but also for giving me amazing people to work with, because I get a very, very good feeling. And as I said, we want to play a certain way, and we're gonna work very, very hard to develop that style of play, to develop a certain culture about the club, and also to remind the players of what type of team and which team they are playing for. That's the most immediate task. Whether our way of playing football and what we believe in terms of ideologies and schemes and organizational forms is right or wrong, we will only see a bit later. But every coach has his way of doing things. And the only thing that makes me proud and humbles me is that Wydad Football or Wydad Athletic Club believes in me as a coach and also believes in my ideas on how football should be played. And I think that's very important.
Okay, so thank you, Coach. I think
you.
that you are a little bit tired after flying
Yeah.
more than 15 hours. We will take the last question, so I will let you choose from who want to get that question.
Anybody.
No, I cannot do that because they will be very upset, so I'll let you do that. Parce que c'est la dernière question.
I leave it to Mr. Isham. He will choose the... Go ahead. There you go.
Coach, welcome to me. Welcome between us.
Thank you very much.
As you know, Coach, we did lost some players like Jabal, Suni, etc. My question is, do you have the list of players to add at Wydad? We have some players in Mamelodi Sundowns will be in Wydad. سؤالي آخر للبريزيدون سي هشام يشملنا. سمعنا سي هشام كما تعرف الكوتش باكوينا انسان اللي متطلب بزاف. السؤال هو واش غيكون طاقم تقني اللي مرافق الكوتش؟ طاقم سمعنا طاقم تقني مكون من 7 لاعبين، عفوا من 7 اشخاص اللي غيكونوا الطاقم التقني ديال الكوتش. شكرا.
شكرا. هو المتطلبات ديال الكوتش كيف ما كانت غتكون قريبه من المتطلبات ديال المحبين ديال الوداد، لانه هو اللي عنده متطلبات كبيره. effectivement الكوتش عنده واحد لا ميثود ديال الترافاي واللي حنا مساندينو فيها، والطاقم التقني اللي جاي معاه متكون من 5 ديال الاشخاص زائد هو، هي من 6 الاشخاص، ولكن زائد هادو كل طاقم غادي يكون عنده اطار مغربي وطني. إلا قدرنا لقينا في العائله الوداديه غادي يكون هو الاول، ولكن ما كانش على الاقل غادي يكون واحد مغربي باش حتى كيف ما قلت لك on est en train d'essayer d'imprégner une philosophie et un style de jeu et واحد l'ADN et on va pouvoir le retransmettre les autres équipes. Donc طاقم تقني غادي يكون تكون يمكن 10 ديال الاشخاص، ولكن فيهم 6 اللي جايين منهم المدرب و5 جايين معاه. اذا شكرا على الاهتمام ديالكم. ليست اوف بلايرز. هو فكرني على الليست ديال لي جوار. لا ليست ديال لي جوار عطينا حنا طول لي جوار اللي كانوا معروضين علينا. إلا كومونسا يتوزي كاين شي وحدين اللي ديجا وحط عليهم عينيهم، و جو بونس كو نهار السبت ان شاء الله غادي تكون لنا دوما il va travailler pour vous et je peux déjà vous dire que le rendu ديال الخدمه اللي دار est impressionnant pour quelqu'un اللي انا نهار اثنين سافرت pour discuter مع son agent monsieur Steven المحامي ديالو داليز. دونك حنا مازال ما فضيناش في العقد، وديجا هو نهار الثلاث ونهار الاربعاء داكشي اللي صيفطينا كوم rendu le travail ديالو est impressionnant. Je ne sais pas où je suis I told them that they don't know if you sleep or not, because all the work that you have done for the last 3 days, it's unbelievable. You cannot believe that.
Thank you.
And I told them that for the players we have inshallah Saturday, and we'll start working. Pour le premier adjoint diallo, il est déjà dans l'avion. Inshallah, demain il sera là. Shukran.
Can I just say?
They want to say the last word.
I just want to say that we are not going to poach any Sundowns players. Yeah, we will respect Sundowns and.
But if they are
well, if anyone is available at any club, things will be done right. But for sure, we have to respect the club, and I personally have to make sure that we respect Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, and we respect their players and respect their assets. And they remain Sundowns players, so I don't want to talk about Sundowns players. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.